It is looking like it's about to rain some more. It's been raining all morning. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee for MegaCon, 2-day event. I'm hoping that it's not pouring down at the convention right now because like I need to load in. Unfortunately, I didn't get in until like almost 1 o'clock last night. So load in is, I have like an hour of load in time, and then the convention opens at 10, but early access starts at 9. So people will be walking around after 9 o'clock, and it's currently 8 o'clock. It's 7:54. So yeah, okay. Okay, so we're having a walk to the vendor hall. It's raining like crazy. I didn't bring an umbrella or a jacket. So shout out to all those who are like me and you don't prepare adequately for the weather, because you just assume that on con day it's gonna be pretty nice weather. But this is actually my first con where it rained, at least while I'm setting up. Usually it's like beautiful outside. Okay, so I found my booth after struggling for about 10 minutes because I was given the wrong number, but here I am. The space is not too bad. Let's get this booth built up. Okay, this is what it looks like. Not bad, not bad. I actually like the way it came out. I mean, I've set this up many times, but every time it changes just a little bit. This time I have these desk mats that are sitting here. This is a really big table, by the way. It's like 10 feet. So I have plenty of space to do all my extracurricular activities. Just a little bit of a update on the con and how it's going. It's a relatively slow event, as you can see. Very little traffic coming through. We've had a couple of people stopping, complimenting the artwork, which is nice. It's always nice to have people verbally support and leave comments. But overall, though, it's been a pretty underwhelming show. I think it's the second show of the year. As far as like attendance goes, yeah, there were spurts where it was really busy, but as far as like the longevity of that busyness, it was not very significant. So my rating so far for the show would be probably like a C-. If I had to give it like an A to F scale rating, it would be like a C-. So only if you're local would I recommend it at this point. So I try to make sure I do some kind of a sketch or something when I'm at these cons. It helps the time pass by, especially when I'm not very busy. So when we're working on this, I found a pose on Pinterest. Usually these sketches I don't sell anyway, so I just find something on Pinterest and I just draw it directly from reference, like a heavy reference picture. Normally I don't sell those. I don't think I have anything that's heavily referenced. That's what I sell exactly as it is found somewhere else. But I do like drawing from what I see on some of those Pinterest posts. So my sketchbook is full of Pinterest posts that I found and I found inspiration from, and I wanted to sketch. So this is what I got right now. And sorry it's sideways for you guys, but this is Itachi. His Ambu mask. So I like how it's coming out. Actually, it looks pretty good. But this is the con right now. I got my phone hooked up to my laptop because the battery's low. So just chilling, waiting on the next customer. Alright, so today is Sunday, the last day of this 2-day con at Midsouth MegaCon. My expectations weren't super high at the beginning, and I'm about where I thought it would be as far as like attendance on Saturday. So I'm wondering what today will be like. I made a table yesterday. I think that's really all I could ask for a smaller con like this. But yeah, we'll see what happens today as far as like attendance goes. But again, no high expectations. Let's just get it done. Been a really slow morning. We started at 10. It's an hour and 30 minutes in, and I think I made like 2 sales so far. A disclaimer: I am extremely and greatly appreciative of anyone who takes the time to stop at my booth, even if they don't buy anything. It means a lot to me that there are people out there that enjoy just looking at my work. Makes it a little bit more worth it than, just being passed by, because so much of the show is, or any show that I've done, is like me just kind of sitting here and not interacting with anyone. I'd rather have someone come up, talk to me, and tell me that they like my work. But even if they can't buy anything from me, it's nice to hear the validation that comes from it. Like, yeah, we all need to pay our bills and stuff, but realistically, the motivation to keep going, it means that like I'm doing something right, where people see what I do and they like it. So it's just, that goes a long way for me, and I greatly appreciate anyone who does stop by, whether they buy or not. Thank you. Today I've had a total of like 3 people so far stop by in the hour and a half that the show's been going on. 2 of them did buy something, so it means a lot. But yeah, so I'm working on a Scott Pilgrim piece. I was supposed to have a collaboration with a friend earlier this year who was supposed to do Scott Pilgrim to my Ramona Flowers. However, that didn't really happen. I think they got busy, or they got a lot more shows than I do. So I'm taking lead, and I'll get it done myself this week before I head off to LA for a little bit of a vacation. So anyway, yeah, hopefully this vlog isn't depressing with me just kind of sitting around. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Well, good luck today. Hope we all have a good day.
So guys, what do you do in situations, if you're an artist or you sell art, what do you do when like the person that's at your booth is going through your portfolio and they're just quietly going through it? So it's like I appreciate them stopping by, but it's hard. It's like hard for me not to be awkward. I get so weird. Like, what do I do with my hands? What do I do with my body? Do I just sit here and stare at you while you look at my portfolio? It's hard when there's no small talk. Let me know what you guys think, because I feel weird when I'm just like sitting here. I need to find something to do with myself while someone's going through my portfolio, I guess. Hey guys. So it's been 2 weeks now since Midsouth MegaCon. Sorry, it took me a while. I had a lot of things going on. I got a lot of things taken care of, but I'm back in town, and it's time for me to do recap. Sorry, please. So, recap. Just a quick recap. Canela. Okay, hold on, I got you. Recap. Just a quick recap to finish the vlog out, because I'm editing and I can't finish until I do the recap. Overall, the con was really slow. It was a 2-day convention. Started on Saturday at like 9, ended at 6, started on Sunday at around 10, ended at 5. Like, the attendance wasn't incredibly high. There were spurts where we had people that came in. Now, it was also raining pretty bad on Saturday, so a lot of people came in later in the day versus like earlier in the day, just because of how bad it was raining. Sunday was a little bit more steady. With Sunday and Saturday together, I made table and I made my rental car back. So I came out like literally even. I didn't have to pay for housing because my parents and I are from this area originally. I'm only 4 hours away from Memphis, so that's a quick drive. Break down, come back here. It's easy, but I would never travel more than that amount of time. I wouldn't pay for a hotel. And I would barely rent a car to go to that convention just because of how slow it was. Like, if maybe it was like a smaller vendor hall or a smaller venue, then maybe we would have had it would have been better foot traffic in general, because with the amount of space that the Coliseum allowed, people were just kind of wandering, versus like how an artist alley you're kind of just forced to go one way, then turn the other way, and you're forced to see these booths. People had a lot of space to just kind of like go in circles and could completely miss your lane if they didn't pay attention to it. So, that's a quick recap, guys. I had this whole mental thing where I was kind of sad because, what am I doing? Drawing is like the thing that I do every day. It's something that brings me a lot of clarity, and it helps ground me, and it just gives me a little bit of a purpose as far as like being good at something and enjoying it the entire time. I'm working 40 hours a week, and then I'm coming home to draw every day for like an hour or 2 hours, maybe sometimes doing live streams. And so with all that work, it gets kind of demotivating when you go to these shows. These shows just really weigh on your mental, and I'm sure I'm not the only artist that goes through this, because like add all that up, like 40 hours a week plus 2 hours a day, not including weekends. Weekends are even longer. You go to coffee shops for 4 or 5 hours to draw and get things done, get projects done. Last month I did 4 different illustrations, and then the month before that I did 4 as well. So it's like 8 drawings in 2 months is wild to me. Yeah, it's just, it gets hard because, you know, you're doing a lot of work and you want to see something come from that. And it's not even just like the profits, margins. It's about like being accepted into conventions. There's the rejection of the convention. You have to do your best to make a good portfolio to get into the show. And then you have to worry about, once you get into the show, is it a good show? If it's not a good show, then you're kind of screwed, because you're sitting there, you travel to it if it's far away, you spend all this money on the hotel, you spend all this money on the booth and then the car or a flight, and then you get there and it's dead and there's no one there. And so now you're essentially losing money just because your time is important too, right? So now you're spending your time sitting at a booth with nothing to do. So I always bring something to do, like drawing or something to work on, so that I'm not actually just like not doing anything. But it is a mental game. Like, I see all these YouTubers who get on, make these vlogs, and they do fantastic. You know, they make like 3-4 times the booth or like their expenses. And I'm not saying it's not realistic. I'm just saying for a soul print artist, unless you have like something else besides prints, it's hard, because I don't sell stickers. I don't sell anything but very small prints, medium-sized prints, and large prints. I just started selling desk mats, and those are really good at bringing people to the table. It's just, I guess maybe in this economy, it's hard for people to spend money on something like a desk mat. I don't know. So my best recommendation for you guys is try, if you're going to do Artist Alley, please don't let it interfere with the love for creating art, right? So you're good enough. Your art is great. You know, keep being in love with the process, the journey of getting better, and don't let your inner self talk you out of it, because it gets really hard when you're just sitting there and people pass you by, they look at your stuff, they don't say anything, they walk off, or like, you know, they ask you how much and then they walk off. Don't let that get into you, okay? Just keep following your dreams. For me, my dream is to get to a place where I can be an artist, at least part-time, you know, at least part-time. I don't want to quit my primary job. That's my sole source of income. But I do want to be able to work less with my full-time job, and then do like either two part-times, or go full-time artist and part-time for my professional job, just because the art part of it gives me a little bit more flexibility with what I do in a day. I have more autonomy with my time. I'm not stuck in a situation for 10 hours, you know, and I can go to the doctor's office if I have an appointment, or I can do this or that midday and not have to worry about it, or I can stay up late and finish a project. I can't do that at clinical hours. Like, I have to get everything done at this time. It's got to get done, you know? So that is my goal. And I'm rambling again. Bottom line, guys, if you want to do something, put your heart and soul into it, and whatever comes out of it, you can never regret doing something to the full intent. You do it, you put all your heart and soul into something, you can never regret not reaching the goals that you put for yourself, because you gave it your best shot. And you don't lose until you quit. So keep doing things that you love. Who cares how much you make off of it? Who cares, you know, what people say about your artwork? If you love it, then do it. And if it brings you happiness, then just do it. When you start, it's hard because you want to convert and transition to drawing things that everyone else wants to see, or making products that everyone, you know, is asking about. And realistically, like, you have to think about your products in the mind of a customer. Like, what would someone want? You can keep the art, but you have to, that's why I'm transitioning a little bit to more usable things like desk mats and then maybe something else down the line. But my art's staying the same. Like, I'm not changing my art style. I'm not changing what I'm drawing. I'm not going to draw things I don't like, care about, or inspired by, just because it's popular. I just have to find a way to, like, my whole mental thing was, is my art good enough? I just have to find a way to increase conversion rate so that I'm not just losing money at these shows, right? Because, like, you can't do shows forever if you're losing money. That's how people go out of business. You know, you keep doing something over and over again, and if it's not profiting, eventually you have to shut it down. So that's kind of the hard part. I'm trying to figure it out. So anyway, that was the recap, guys. I'm sorry. I'll edit a bunch of this out. It literally was like 15 minutes of me just ranting. This could be a video by itself. So I will edit this and post. This post should be up by Monday morning or Sunday morning or something. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you stay to the end, it means so much to me. My channel is small. I'm still growing in all platforms. So if you would like to support me and you don't want to buy any prints, that's 100%, 1000% okay. If you like what I do, if you like my art, give me a follow, give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a share, whatever you want to do helps. And that could be on TikTok, could be on Instagram, could be on Facebook, could be on YouTube. I do all of them, or I post on all of them. Trying to be better about Instagram. Yeah, so yeah, just thanks for being here. Have a good day, guys.